Hi all, Movex Lives. I think it's time to play a little Infi-Tech 2. All right. So I forgot to clean out my recording hard drive and started recording this, and yeah. So we can start over. There was an Enderman standing in my Steam tank who has disrupted my Steam setup. As you can see, I've got one empty tank. It was two. So I'm looking at what I gotta have here. I basically made all of the small high fluid pressure pipes I need uh, in between last episode and this episode. Um, I was I just flipped on some and watched it while I was working on this after I finished recording the last episode of this. And so now I need to figure out how many large high pressure pipes I need and the pumps that go with them. So I believe I've counted up 33 high pressure, large high pressure pipes I need. And then I need another 16 pumps on top of that to pump the steam around. And I also need um, 30, 36 times 12 cables I'm going to run to connect these all together like I have over here. Except over here I used the times 8, but then I kept hitting spots where I would pull more power than my system could output, I guess, and it would burn up the cables. So I'm just going to go ahead and go with the times 12. Look at that right there is burnt out. Burnt out right now. Um, so I don't have aluminum, so I grabbed all the aluminum dust I had in my system and threw it in the blast furnace. Right now I'm making copper because I don't have near enough copper for what I want to do. In fact, this should be... Oh, it's not. It's still on sodalite. You know what? I don't want you on sodalite. I want you doing this copper for me. Some yeah. But I did tell it to make 5,318 impure tetrahydrite dust, which is all the tetrahydrite I have. And so it's currently grinding that down to turn into the copper ingots. In fact, this is currently turning the crushed copper that I am making into... I guess I don't have one set up just for the impure tetra. I'm going to go ahead and set this up so that it automatically cooks the impure tetra. Oh. Well, I would, but I haven't actually made any yet. I think this cooks down into ingots as well. Or not ingots. This is going to cook into nuggets. I'm not sure. Let me Google. Let me check the recipe for the tetra to see if I use it for anything. You can use it to make brass. It only makes 6 ingots or nuggets, so that's not helpful. I get some antimony out of it, I guess. Could be useful. You know what? Let's just go ahead and centrifuge this then. Because I occasionally use antimony, and while I've got this here before I use up all my stuff, I might as well throw this in the system. You know what else I need to do is I need to get this connected into my AE system. I don't run AE over this far though. I do have a little hole right here. Oh, I do. We're not too far off. Let me see if I don't have some ME cable I can use. Anything big. I just need to run it into the system. ME. What do you think? It's 13 of 23. I have 23 possible cable. Wait, no, I don't even need that kind of cable. I need this cable, right? Because what I want to do is I want to... This is my output. So I would want to do one of the... Oh, man. Okay. So let's do this. And this. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and yank this stuff out of this guy, too, while we're at it. Okay. We'll disable that. We'll disable this. We'll disable this. Let me get a filter. That way I don't extract stuff I don't want. Okay. And then we'll grab these data orbs and we'll just tell it not to extract data orbs. Data orb, data orb, data orb. Okay. And then, yeah, and so then that's an extract, and that's an extract, and you're not connected to anything, right? Right? And then we'll just get hung up on the wire there because it can't fit through, because there's so many cables running around down here. And so should be able, right, to just insert all the stuff out of those chests into my system. It does appear to be doing so. Okay, sweet. Nice. All right. Now, I'm glad I got all that cable out of my system I didn't use. Here, I don't need the quest box. I don't need this chunk of wood. So yes, so copper, annealed copper is my current issue. I put all my stuff in there and now I need a piece. It's all claimed by the system. All right, well we can look, right? So basically I need 82 IV pumps. Oh, which it says I have enough. No, I don't. I lied. So I need 906 more copper ore. I actually need 2,558 more annealed copper, which is made from copper ingots, which I need 2,030 more copper ingots. So that's where we're at on that. And then for the aluminum cables, I need 32 more of these, and so I need another 155 aluminum ingots. Now, I would like to think that my aluminum is traveling. It's not. Wow. It's just not. It's just hanging out in this box. Do I not have enough space in there? Oh, you know what? That's not where my problem is with the filters. I need bigger filters. Iridium, blue steel, stainless steel, annealed copper, silicon. I don't make that often enough for what I'm doing, so we'll just swap that out for the aluminum. That's probably plenty of aluminum for what I'm doing. So that'll get me to that point. Right, and then I do have these 4 on here, so we can go ahead and slap those down. Bam. Okay. $32. Check. Okay, so all we're waiting now is for all of this to go through. And probably making some rubber, I would assume. Which may or may not be too much glue. So yeah, so now we're waiting for 32 times 12 times 12 cables. Isn't that crazy? And then once that's ready, then all the rubber should be processed and ready to go. Okay, how's this doing? Getting there. It's a hurry up and wait kind of game today. Ooh, but we're getting so close. Get those pumps made. Oh, you know what? How's my tungsten steel, for that matter? Because I need 33 large tungsten steel, which is, I think 6 per. So 6 times... Yeah, I don't have enough tungsten steel yet. I'll have to make more tungsten steel. 6 times 33 would be... I don't know. 6 times 3 is 18. Carry the 1. 198. So I need... I basically needed 100 more. We'll just call it 100 more. Not that that can do anything, because it's going to dump all that stuff down in here, in this box right here. Which is currently set up to do. other things. Although I could probably take out the aluminum. Let the tungsten steel get in there. Okay. Oh man, how are we doing on that tetrahydrite? Oh, it's still got 3 hours and 20 minutes of crafting. Crazy. Crazy. It's because I've only got one grinder set up to do it, so it's gonna grind it on the one and then kick it over and double it again. I really should tie this guy into that stuff, but I use him so much to just auto crunch up things. Okay, so you should be done with that. So here is this and these. Easy enough. The thing is that I just had like one piece of impure or crushed tetrahydrite. I could speed this up a little bit. Well, no, I couldn't because it's all just in the system. But it's this guy down in here, right? I could separate the recipes. I should probably separate the recipes. And use... I can't remember if there's more than one grinder back here. I think there's just one. I know there's some for other things, but they're not hooked into the ME system. Why aren't you hooked into the ME system? I just need to add an interface there for you, right? Let me do that. Well, no, because the problem is that that guy feeds into other things. So let's just go ahead and bring this down here. And we'll give you this recipe, and we'll cancel those, and then we'll cancel that. Okay, so where's my calculator again? So we got 1,952 times 2 gives me 3,904 plus 1,202, which is 5,106. 5,106. Okay. Now it's going to start making this. And then what I do with this is I'll bring it down here. And we'll add it. Whoop. Whoops. Here, and then each one of those is now an ingot. Awesome. So how are you doing with my tungsten steel? He's still holding on because it wants to make the aluminum first. I gotcha. I see how you are. I need tungsten steel. You want to make aluminum. That doesn't help me out, man. Ooh, my cable should be done, though. All right. So we at least get that in place. As I wander off in the wrong direction here. Boom, boom, boom. Oops. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yep, yep. One off. Seem to be missing a piece. Look at that. You almost look like what I need for power. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, that's going now. So I could be... Well, I mean, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter if I have the tungsten for the pipes or not, because I'll bet the pumps use it too. I bet I need more than what I put in here. What did I say I needed? 82, right? 82. Oh, yeah, no, see, it's got to craft tungsten steel. Yeah, we're not even close to what I need. Oh, man. So this wants another 362. So I feel like I probably don't have enough to make 500 tungsten steel, right? Well, 400 tungsten steel. Oh, I do. Wow, I can't believe I have that much tungsten. Well, I had that much tungsten. It's all gone now. I have more tungsten. It just hasn't been cooked yet, right? I've got over 100 there, and I've got a couple hundred there. And this guy is just constantly processing scheelite ore. And turning that into tungsten. So, I mean, it's not like this stuff's not just running. How's my titanium production? I'm going to assume I can't keep enough sodalite in this system back here. Plenty of sodium, but I'm not seeing a lot of sodalite, which is what I use to make my chlorine. Which is the thing that's slowing me down. Which should be in the system now. Is there any way I can get a ME interface over here? Not really. It's just too much going on over here. It's fine, it's fine. Soda. So yeah, I'm electrolyzing the sodalite which gets me silicon and aluminum, I believe, and sodium. I don't know. I honestly can't remember. But the big thing it gets me is chlorine, which I probably should look at what's the best way to make chlorine. Chlorine, because I don't have enough. I never have enough. See, sodalite dust gets me 1,000. Apatite dust gets me 1,000. Rock salt gets me 1,000, but only 2 rock salt. But I don't have as much rock salt. I do have tons of apatite, I would imagine. But I do get aluminum, silicon, and sodium, which I need from the sodalite dust. And I also do this step here too, the sodium and the magnesium chloride. So yeah, I guess there's not really a whole lot I can do. I do use a little bit of the apatite, but you do get a lot of apatite. Oh, never mind. I don't have any apatite. I have tons of crushed apatite, but I don't have any apatite ore? Or I would if I spelled it correctly. Yeah, I have 8,990 apatite ore. Whew. I might have a bit of that. Alright, let's see here. Are we there with the copper yet? I said 82, right? Just typed in 88, which is a totally different number. No. Nope, I still need like a bajillion regular copper. Alright. Well, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I'm going to let this thing run. And I'll be able to check back in on it later while it's doing its thing. But clearly I need some material processing before we can get these turbines turned on. And then once they're turned on, then I can start working on the next set of machines I need. I don't remember what I need at this point. I know it was some kind of processing something. What are those? Engineers overalls, huh? It's like we got all hung up on weirdness. So I discovered while I was playing last time that I no longer had these chests hooked into my my recycling setup like I had, because this was all connected together into a single piece, and so it was in like a loop, and that's how it was getting back to my recycler. And I took that out, and so I did have to redo some of the cabling and run a new cable out the back here so that I could pull the ingredients that would be recycled out of these chests, because it wasn't happening. Which is crazy. You'd think that I should have noticed a little sooner than never that stuff wasn't in the right spot, but I didn't. So I was just sitting here not recycling anything. Oh no, I don't want to recycle those. But hopefully now it'll take the things that can recycle. Oh nope, I don't want to recycle sapphire because I don't know when I might need to. Run that through this setup. Well, it's magnesite ore. Looks like it can go. All right. Well, with that, be bearing the small things, lean into the light, and I will talk to you later.